Today we're going to make some rocket fuel. You got your potassium nitrate, which is a stump remover. Some Caro syrup. And regular sugar. Just table sugar. Don't use powdered sugar. Doesn't seem to work right. And here's some iron oxide. This stuff's pretty cheap to get. You can get 5 pounds for $6. Got a little bit of water boiling. And we are going to add 7 grams of Caro syrup. Kind of mix it up with the water. The amount of water isn't that big of a deal. It's all going to evaporate off. And then we have 30 grams of potassium nitrate and 15 grams of table sugar that we're going to add in here. Melt. The temperature we got at 300 degrees. We're going to stir it up. The less water you use, the faster it comes to the candy looking type. Makes it into like a putty. You can start to see how it's starting to form crystals on the outside here. The sugar we're going to use is our fuel source, and the potassium nitrate is used as the oxidation, or the oxidator. The iron oxide is going to be used as a catalyst to speed up the burn rate, to help it burn faster. As you can see, the water is boiling off and it's starting to form crystals. You want to keep moving it around. You don't want it to start burning. If you burn the candy, it doesn't work too well as fuel. You don't get as great lift off. The burn rate's completely different. But as you can see, the water's boiling off and we're getting to this goo type stage. It's not too dangerous when you have controlled temperature and you keep it moving. Here we are. See how it's starting to thicken up really fast here. Try to keep it in a little pile. Make sure you get an even mixture. Some will burn around the side, but that doesn't really matter too much. We just want what's in the center here. This little batch, it'll make about 3 to 4 complete motors put together, depending on the size of motor that you want to make. The motors we're going to be making will make about that much. Temperature is still at 300 degrees. As you can see, it's starting to burn around the sides. Not too concerned about that. You want to mush it down and just mess with it to get it mixed up and pushed out and the sugar's melted. You're always working for consistency. More consistent, the candy is, the better burn rate that we'll have and the more success rate that we have with setting the rockets off. Scrape this off. I kind of like to go around the side and just get rid of all this garbage and light it on fire just for the heck of it later on. It's kind of fun. I enjoy lighting on fire. It's nice to have a clean workspace too. It looks like some fun to play with later on. It is hot, but if you burn your fingers enough times, it's not as hot. It's just basically like making the candy that your mom makes in the kitchen. As of right now. Sure, she probably doesn't use potassium nitrate. Now, if you were going to let this sit for a while, you could turn the temperature down. But we're going to continue cooking the whole way through, just so you get an idea of how the whole cooking thing works. There's our rocket fuel. Kind of wanted in the consistency of like a thick peanut butter that you could spread. I guess almost like margarine that you'd spread on toast. Peanut butter's good. Kind of looks like peanut butter. And we'll let that sit for a little bit. You always want to use a wooden or plastic to make the propellant, because you don't want to make sparks. Sparks would not be good. We'll let that sit. While it's sitting, I'm going to write down what we mixed up there and how we did it. And we're going to add 0.5 grams of iron oxide. The iron oxide, again, will help increase the burn rate. It works as a catalyst. And here's the iron oxide. Makes it a nice little red color. Looks like a brick. I think that's the main ingredients in bricks. Not too sure. But I know it works good for this.